you are on this platform. That's very applaudable. The traffic will be not only on the road, then the traffic will be in air.
It might be safer for women,
Cons will be that we human will become lethargic. Number of digital crime will increase. Hackers will increase.
Good evening, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
Great. Hi, how are you?
I am good. What about you?
Okay, I'm doing great. Thank you. All
Fine.
right. So, what do you do now, by the way?
I teach students.
Right,
As a
right.
part time.
So which subject?
Math, science.
Great, great.
And
All
what about
right.
you?
Yeah, so I'm actually I'm doing my graduation from Delhi University. So I'm pursuing my English honors right now, and I'm in my second year.
Oh, that's great. In
Thank
that
you.
in that age, and you are on this platform. That's very applaudable.
Thank you so much. Like I came through this on internshala, and then I thought it's worth a try. So then I tried, and then I got in through.
Oh,
So yes. All right. So should we begin with today's topic?
yeah, yeah,
All right. So today's topic is the future, right?
yeah. Today's
Did you
topic
go?
is future.
Did you go through the document?
Mm, I seen there is another topic.
And what was
Extempore
that?
world in 2050.
Pardon? Yeah,
Uh,
world in 2050. Exactly. So that is the future, right?
yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So the topic is future, and my question would be, how would the world be 50 years from now? Okay. So then different topics, subtopics. All right. So can you first tell me what do you understand by the word future? How can you
Future
explain future to me?
future means the things we are which is going to happen after which is going to happen what to say in the
Which
future.
is going to happen. That is enough. Okay.
Yeah,
The time that is yet to come, that has
yeah,
not happened yet, right?
yeah, yeah.
So yes. All right. So before that, do you know what an extempore topic is?
Extempore topic, I think on any situation as well as on banking frauds.
No. So extempore, okay, it's extempore. Even I realized recently. Even I used to say extempore, but that is wrong. It's extempore. Okay.
Okay.
So extempore topic is basically a random topic, a topic given to you without prior preparation. Okay, given to you on the spot. So like right now, the future. So that is a topic you were given before the session itself, so you could prepare and come. So that won't be called an extempore topic. Okay, but right now suddenly I tell you to speak on something which you're not aware of. So then that would be called an extempore topic. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here I have one. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So you were telling me what the things are under the extempore topic, but no, I was asking the meaning. Okay, so yes, here I have one. Tricky situations often have simple solutions. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree with this.
Okay, so can you please put your point forward? Why don't you?
Sorry, you don't understand what I want to say. Okay, let's continue with the topic. I agree.
All right. Either way, you have to explain why.
What tricky situations have simple solutions.
Often have simple solutions. Yes.
Sometimes what happens, like taking a daily life example, I want to explain. What happens? situation is that key is kept near about us, and what we do, we are finding here and there uh, for it, looking for it here and there. But after a few moments, we came to know that it's here only, and we are searching
You
all the.
come to know that?
We come to know that we are searching for it all in our house. We do everything in at sixes and sevens,
Hmm.
and
Exactly. So what do you think is the reason behind why do we do that?
because our, I think, no doubt, our mind is distracted. There are lots of work due to that. We got distracted, and we
Distracted. Okay.
distracted.
Yeah. So distracted is different. Destructive is different. Distracted is like, it's
Distraction, destroy as a.
exactly. So that is very different, right? So it's distractive, right? So yes, sometimes I feel like, okay, so tricky situation. So right now it may be a simple maths problem. So looking at it, we just feel like I don't know the answer, so we just start complicating it even further. But we don't put the basic formula that is there, and by which we might, so basically we start to panic, and we think a lot more, and
Yeah,
that is why more than required, which is why we end up making it more tricky and then later on realizing that it was very simple. So that is how I would put it, maybe. All right. Okay, so coming to the topic, the future. So, what will cities be like 50 years from now? That is the question. Okay, so now I will be asking you different aspects, and you will tell me about each of them. Okay.
okay.
All right. So, what do you think transportation would be like 50 years from now?
Transportation, I think the road will be 3D, as in Elon Musk is working on it.
So, 3D in
In,
what sense? Okay, I'm
in
not
what
aware
sense
about it.
that there will be road, as well as
Mhm.
underground there will be numbers of tunnels.
Okay.
So we can, what to happen if there is a traffic or heavy traffic or rush, so that a car can go through the tunnel, down through the tunnel, and in that it can, there is another road there, it
So
can.
basically, multiple layers of road on a single one, right?
Right, yes.
Wow, that's interesting. I've never heard about it. All right, so yeah, maybe it will happen in the US and all first, and then gradually it'll come to India and all, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And
Apart from, yeah, so apart from roads, what else?
what
Transportation.
else, like the traffic will be not only on the road, then the traffic will be in air. There will
Yeah,
be air traffic.
exactly.
There will be many
Um,
types of drones.
hmm,
Drones will be there, and the taxi will be drone taxi. Not drone taxi, what to say, a taxi which can fly in the air.
hmm.
There will be no
Air
use of.
taxi. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think about cars and all? So one point I would like to put in is like most of them would be auto-driven cars, right? Like we won't need a driver. They can drive on its own, right?
Driverless
But
car will be there. In that we
exactly.
can, we will just set the destination place, and
Hmm.
we just uh, take rest, and everything will be good. And
Yes.
on the
We can just take it. Yes.
there will be no at the traffic, where is the traffic post,
Hmm.
there will be naturally what happen if there everything
What
will be auto.
happens? Hmm.
What happens when everything is virtual, is remote control, or we can say set by our programmed, so every car will be can understand how to take another car, or overtake another car, or
Exactly.
where to.
With
There
all
will
those
be less
sensors and
number
all,
of
right?
accidents.
Exactly, exactly. So, what do you think would be the pros and cons of such driverless cars? So, pros are like, okay, there would be less accidents, it would be very convenient, people don't have to learn driving, and all of that. Okay, what are the cons? What do you think can be the cons of such cars?
The cons will be that we human will become lethargic. Lethargic.
Very, very, very.
We will perform less activity.
Hmm. Another point, I feel like if at all there is some glitch or some, issue with the program setting or something, it can cause a major accident which wouldn't have happened if somewhere, maybe if it was a human, right? Like, I don't know, I'm just reminded of this movie Robot, right? So in that, after a point, because of that just one chip, how he causes so much destruction, right? How
Yeah.
that robot, so something in
Human
the
will
system.
become evil.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. What do you think crime would be like 50 years from now?
Number of digital crime will increase. Hackers will increase. Uh,
And at the same time, tracking them would also increase, like with the technology. If there is will
yeah.
be an increase in crime, somewhere detecting crimes and having sensors or something like that. Even the good part also technology will help with, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think pollution would be like 50 years from now?
As there will be a shortage of natural resources, so there will be there will be more production of electricity.
Hmm.
So everywhere there will be charging station. So I think the pollution will be less.
Less.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Because even right now we're saying the oxygen level is going down and all of that due to cutting of trees and all. Maybe later on they might start chemically preparing these oxygens and selling them.
Yeah.
Like we have so many memes and all, right, where it shows that they are selling oxygens and from trees because they're very less and all. So but either way they will just manage it because of the technology and science that we have today somewhere, although it's going down and down right now, and that will
Yeah.
get managed somehow, I feel too. Right. Okay. How do you think nightlife would be 50 years from now?
Nightlife, same as it is.
Yeah, so I
At
could
night
say
we will
maybe.
sleep only after doing a lot of work. After so much stress, we want rest, and the night is made for to sleep. So we will rest.
You okay? So you are an early riser, I believe.
What?
Are you an early riser?
Yeah, these days I'm trying to getting up early as because earlier
Trying to
I
get up early. Yeah. Uh, get
as
up early. Right. So when do you wake up?
uh, 6,
Okay. And
6
when do you sleep?
12, 12 sometimes after 12 also. There is
Right.
no
Right.
fixed time of getting up.
Huh.
Sometimes it happens that getting on the same time. Sometimes happens taking less sleep. Sometimes happens taking more sleep.
Exactly.
Hours increases, decreases. That happens.
Exactly. So, when I talk about nightlife, maybe I would say that it might be safer for women, at that time because of, the, technologies that would be there to, to keep them safe in a way. In case, they somewhere feel some sort of danger, they can just, press that button, or there will be cameras all around and something or the other would be there to. So, I mean, obviously not 100%, but it would be better than what it is today somewhere, right? and and another thing is like maybe 50 years from now, like you going for these nightclubs and all is considered something wrong or bad somewhere, right?
Yeah.
In majority of the people's mind in our country, especially. So by that time, that might, change, because it will be our generation who would be running the world, and we somewhere understand that it's good and it's okay to, go out sometimes, and also that might
It
also
will
increase. So
it will
yeah,
be normal.
exactly, it would be considered normal. Exactly. And for both, for men and women. So,
Both are
yeah,
equal. There will be
exactly.
equality in gender.
Yes, yes. Um, what do you think work would be like 50 years from now?
Work. Human activity will be less. Robotics, artificial intelligence will grow more and more, as
Hmm.
well as human activity will be less. So yeah, this
So right
and
now, what I would say, I don't know about 50 years from now, but the transition that I've seen maybe in the last 5 years only, that now we have so many companies and startups that don't even have a proper office, because it's all running from work from home, right? Even Clappingo right now, we both are at each other's houses and we are actually, talking. So that is there. So that shift from, going to work, from just sitting at home and working, because even somewhere they are also profiting, the electricity, the tables and chairs and computers and all of that, right? So somewhere maybe a higher level of that in the future, that you can just sit and do whatever you want,
like
earn
in
money.
Corona, the people from out came to their hometown, work from home in the same way. In the
Exactly.
future, that will happen.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. And what do you think advertising would be like 50 years from now?
It will be digital, fully digital.
Hmm.
As
Digital
now
and
we can see, there will be no use of, there will be no banners.
yeah, that is there. Okay. So what I feel like, like even today, once if I have actually, searched maybe, a jeans on Mintra, then I literally see jeans everywhere, on Insta, on YouTube, everywhere.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
am just given recommendations of that.
yeah.
So maybe an enhanced version of that, because they will just show you ads related to your preferences, which will somewhere boost their profit as well, right? So yeah, that is what I would say. All right, then, I think we're done for the day. Time is up. So it was great talking to you, and I really enjoyed the session.